Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking closely at a dramatic and highly symbolic development in the ongoing war, as Ukrainian forces carried out a large-scale Christmas offensive, striking and destroying numerous Russian military targets with precision missile attacks. While much of the world marked the holiday season with quiet reflection, the front lines told a very different story, one defined by explosions, strategic calculations, and a clear message sent across the battlefield. The timing of this offensive immediately drew global attention. Christmas has traditionally been associated with pauses in fighting, or at least reduced military activity in past conflicts. But this war has repeatedly shown that symbolism can be weaponized. Ukraine's It reflected both military necessity and psychological strategy. According to Ukrainian military sources, the offensive targeted a wide range of Russian assets. These included ammunition depots, command posts, air defense systems, logistics hubs, and concentrations of troops positioned near active front lines. The goal was not a single decisive blow, but rather sustained pressure designed to degrade Russia's ability to as a carefully planned missile campaign that relied on real-time intelligence and coordinated targeting. One of the key aspects of this Christmas offensive was the use of precision-guided missiles. Unlike earlier phases of the war, where large-scale artillery barrages dominated, these strikes were aimed at high-altitude targets. This approach minimizes wasted firepower while maximizing operational impact, especially when resources are limited and every missile counts. The missiles used in these attacks reportedly included a mix of domestically produced systems and Western-supplied weapons. Over time, Ukraine has developed the ability to integrate different platforms into a single operational plan. Enemy lines. Russian air defenses were activated almost immediately in response to the barrage. Explosions were heard in multiple regions as interceptors attempted to stop incoming missiles. However, Ukrainian officials claim that many of the strikes successfully penetrated Russian defenses, highlighting ongoing weaknesses in coverage and response time. For Russian forces on the ground, the timing of these attacks added an extra layer of disruption. Winter conditions already complicate logistics, making resupply slower and more vulnerable. By hitting fuel depots and transport hubs during this period, Ukraine aimed to compound existing problems and stretch Russian capabilities even further. The human element of this offensive stances. For Ukrainian troops, the offensive was presented as an act of resistance and determination, reinforcing the idea that the country would not pause its defense even on major holidays. In Ukrainian cities, air raid sirens still sounded as families gathered, reminding civilians that the war remains ever present. Yet many Ukrainians expressed support for the offensive, seeing it as a necessary step to protect their future. Social media posts reflected a mix of somber reflection and defiant resolve. From a strategic perspective, the Christmas missile campaign served